everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a review on an SP Parfums fragrance and it's called Pink Patchouli. So let me find you the bottle. Here it is. Pink Patchouli. This was sent to me some time ago by Sven from SP Parfums for review, and unfortunately I haven't got around to it till now, but here it is. Pink Patchouli. This is well loved by Yana from the channel Tom Elise, so go check out her review of it. In fact, she mentions it in quite a few videos because she really does like it. So I actually wore this, was it yesterday or the day before, and filmed some stuff. I even got Dan's opinion on it. Now Dan must have smelt it or has definitely smelt it at some point in the past, but he didn't recognise it. He didn't even recognise it as an SP Parfums fragrance, because actually this is one of the more wearable and more easy to wear from the line. It seems to be sort of 50-50 with the kind of more abstract and more artistic type fragrances, and then there are the much more wearable, even though they're all very unique and certainly not mainstream. This one comes under the banner of being wearable and really quite likable. So what I've done is I've sprayed it on paper and on skin. And as I was saying, I did a load of filming yesterday and I somehow lost it. So I've got this new phone, which is basically a massive piece of slippery glass that keeps slipping out of my fingers and slipping off surfaces. It's the iPhone XR, because my last phone, the microphone died and kept hissing. So I had to upgrade, and I'm getting used to this cumbersome lump of easily breakable glass. Fingers crossed I don't break it, but somehow managed to lose all the footage that I recorded. So I did do a day in the life of wearing Pink Patchouli, and as I say, got Dan's opinion on it but lost it all. So here we are in the comfort of my front room, giving it a traditional style review. So Pink Patchouli has notes of red berries, patchouli, woody notes, powdery notes, ambergris, pink pepper, white musk and tonka bean. What does it smell like to me? Definitely get the powderiness. It is quite sweet without being massively sweet. It will probably, most people might consider this one more feminine. Not that it can't be worn by anyone, of course, but I think that sweetness just lends itself just a bit more feminine. The red berries, they're kind of more translucent than jammy and rich, if that makes sense. They kind of meld with the dusty, powdery nature of the patchouli to feel nice and airy, and it's not too heavy and doesn't weigh you down. It's a very easy wear, a very easy grab, this one. If you're not quite sure what you want to wear, you could literally wear it for any occasion whatsoever. I wore it when I was trying to film and lost the filming. I wore it on a day when I was having a meeting with my mortgage advisor, and it felt kind of reassuring and professional, even though it's not a typical like citrus clean type fragrance. It felt like I was put together, you know. Like if I was wearing quite a smart outfit, I feel like Pink Patchouli would really work with it. So it's a bit sweet. The tonka's not overstated in here. If I didn't know it was there, I might not be able to pick it out. I think it just lends a kind of almost vanillic undertone to everything without it trying to jump out and be at the forefront. It's definitely got a nice clean muskiness to it. So kind of in the vein of the Body Shop White Musk, but not quite so soapy and clean, but definitely fluffy and cloud-like. So fluffy, cloud-like, powdery and dusty all at the same time. So this one could have been called Powder and Dust because it actually fits that bill, but it's nothing like Powder and Dust. It is pink. It's got pink pepper in it, and that's probably why it's been called Pink Patchouli, or maybe it's the red berries giving it that pinkness, but it actually has a pink feel to it, which is again probably why I feel like it leans just a little bit to the feminine side. And there is a little bit of a brightness to it though, and I can't think where it's coming from, but it is a bit crisp, almost like there was a hint of citruses buried in there, but it might even just be the pink pepper, because that can be quite sharp and bright. This is actually quite a simplistic fragrance for SP Parfums, and I mean that in a really good way. If you've tried a few from the brand and you found them maybe a bit too avant-garde, a bit too risky, a little bit weird, this is bringing it back to a more easy to wear, a very comfortable fragrance. It's not challenging, but it doesn't smell like anything that you could buy in a department store. It's really, really nice. Let's take it from skin. On skin, it's maybe ever so slightly more caramelized, maybe the patchouli and the tonka, just maybe a bit sweeter, a little bit richer with the base. You still have the brightness that you get from the pink pepper and the red berries on top. On paper, it's a bit more airy, a little bit more powdery and dusty. It's almost like the chemical reaction of it touching your skin just does something to it. Livens it up, makes it richer, makes it kind of smoother. So overall, I found the fragrance quite linear, so it doesn't change too much on your skin. I didn't really spot any major changes, or even that many minor changes. It's kind of what you get at the beginning is what you get at the end, give or take, you know, nothing's ever 100% the same all the way through. I think it's a really pleasant, easy to like smell. One that you can just grab if you're going to go meet your friends, if you're going for lunch, if you're going to work, whatever you're doing. It's very, very versatile, nothing to be afraid of. It's nice, I really like it. I'm going to conclude the review there, a very quick one for you, because the fragrance is quite linear. I'm not going to waffle on when it's unnecessary to do so. Instead, I'm going to take a moment to tell you about the latest fragrance that's coming out from SP Parfums. So, Sven sent me an email. He's going to be sending me a bottle of SP Musk. So this is the latest one, and it's a fragrance with honey sweet blossoms balanced with dusty dry old natural patchouli, musk. It's a competition resulting in a second skin musk. There's a moon musk accord, which is natural sambac jasmine, hawthorn, acacia, aspects of honey contrasting with natural patchouli. So that's the description that Sven sent me. It's also now on his website already, so if you want to go check that out, it's on the website, and I will soon be telling you how it smells. As soon as the bottle arrives, I will give you some first impressions, and then once I've lived with it for a few weeks, I will give you a review. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.